Well, we've gone up probably, I'm going to say 1,200, 1,500 feet on a trail like this. I don't think we can. That might be, well, Half Dome's right out that way, but you can't see it through the trees. Really nice up here, great trail. I'm a little tired. We kind of ran out of water because there's no water sources until we get to the lake. But it's really beautiful out, and in the shade it's super cool. So the sun's hot, but I think we're nearing the lake. It's going to be right over this ridge, as it always is, right? Over the next ridge. So doing good. And no fires, no smell of smoke. I don't like that. Although there's remnants of fires everywhere. There's my compadre, Timmy and Joe. They're waiting for me. They don't need to, but they're being chivalrous. Also, they don't want to have to carry my body out, so they don't want to push me. So, I believe there's a bit of self-interest involved. Half-pound of shit that I got along. Looking good, Joe.
Kitchen
good,
sink
Tim.
is somewhere in that pack.
Yeah. I didn't bring the tripod. That saves me. Although I could have detached the tripod thing, and that would have been a...
If you do, this screws off and you can use it as a
No shit.
camera.
Oh, no, that's a fucking reason to have a stick like that.
So
Both of them?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, I may have a walking stick the next time I go hiking with you.
You know, I like them, especially for going downhill on rocky trails, because you put it down, it's holding your weight on your arm.
Is that a spring-loaded one?
Not like before Bogosian lost the spring.
How about yours, Tim? A little spring in there? Yeah.
Which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Although I took off the point on mine, so what I heard was that's for when you're on sidewalks you use that.
Oh, okay. I think I have a hole at the bottom anyway, so I'm not sure what it's...
Might have already fell out.
This was, I just happened to... Our local backpacking store before REI rolled into town has a balloon sale where they put all these balloons up and you buy something and take it up to the counter and you don't know what kind of discount you're going to get until they pop your balloon that you picked off the ceiling.
That's good.
I got this for 30% off.
Excellent.
Well, we made it.
It'll be a nice video of the ground approaching fast.
And here's our accommodations.
Yep.
Like those walls are like a 1.5 feet thick. Very cool. And there's our lake. Beauteous. We'll have to explore that later. Man, that'll withstand a friggin' hurricane. Well, there's the sun going down. Kind of cool.
7:18, it's 7:14, so it has 4 more minutes according to the sunset time they had on the chalkboard.
And we had a fine meal of broccoli and mashed potatoes and dal and naan.
That was outstanding.
No fish. Tim lost a lure.
And a fish.
I lost a fish.
I lost a fly. I just snapped it off.
Kind of a nice place.
But I could tell that the way the fish came and looked at my fly.
Where's my chipmunk buddy? He tried to take my hot sauce.
Are you narrating?
Yeah. Maybe the hot sauce got to him.
He's drowning himself in the lake right now. This would be an excellent website. Swedish.
Beautiful place. Morning at Ostrander Lake. Timmy's purifying water with his magic stick.
You can see what this trout
Oh, Jesus
did to me.
Christ!
I'm
What's
lucky
a battle?
I'm lucky I didn't bleed out before he did.
So that happened just smashing on the rock?
No, he went down between two granite boulders and got himself wedged in there.
Oh, so you had to go get him. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then he came out and he's still fully alive. So I had to just keep bashing him. And I'd take him down to the water to wash him off and he'd like revive.
Jesus. I got some,
This is clean, by the way. I
Oh.
just cleaned it if anybody wants some.
Were you wondering what happened to a little bit of water that was left?
No.
Good. I won't tell you that.
and we were successful. Joe's cleaning service took care of it. We're gonna have some trout appetizers for breakfast, right, Joe?
Correct.
Now, do I have this right? Ostrander?
Yes.
Yeah. Took me 3 days, but I'm good.
Did you get coffee yet?
I did.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, we're gonna have trout and Denver omelets for breakfast. And we'll hit the trail again. What's that?
No getting get any fresher than this.
No.
Apologize if there's a stray pine needle or two. They're pretty good when they're fried up in trout juice, though.
Yeah.
Italian sea salt with herbs,
That sounds really good.
extra virgin olive oil.
That's way better than the salt I brought.
So, Chef Joe, what do we have for seasoning?
It's a proprietary blend of 11 herbs and spices and sea salt
Italian sea salt.
with shaved almonds and a few little tricks of my own device.
I've got almonds, but we're not having trout almond beef for breakfast, right?
No,
Okay.
no,
We'll do
we're
that
good.
later.
We're having curly trout that don't like to cook because they're so fresh.
And fat. Looking good. If only I could capture the smell.
It does smell really good.
It does.
So my
Having some fun. A little pond down there.
kinds of shit. Now Clark right there. That Clark range goes that way.
That's beautiful.
Mount Piness way back in the middle, the light colored one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's too far away for me to figure out what. One of those things is Ragged Peak by above Young's Lake.
So what are those big mounds there? Unnamed big mounds?
Mount Stark King, maybe?
We don't have Half Dome or any of that in sight. Pretty cool.
And that's clouds rest behind it.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah, you really see how much higher cloud rest is from this angle. I think this is Mount Stark King here, the close dome.
Crazy.
So that's the Illilouette Canyon. I'll look at my map, why not? It's hard to... Climbers.
Which one?
Clark, that climbers do.
Oh, wow.
That's the Joe Robinson and others route is on the other side.
That's unbelievable.
And when you there's a plaque on this side near the top, and you can lean over the top and just see the edge, see the plaque that someone put up for some young climber that died there.
Clark. And there's Heart Lake. Heart Attack Lake.
You know, Rich, if you need narration, I could start with my early childhood and just work my way forward.
I was born on a reservation.
I was born a poor Native American child. And when I was 63, I found out I wasn't Native American.
damn genealogy tests, DNA tests.
My whole identity crumbled. And I turned to drink. Again.
Another reason.
I guess that was a pretty quick life story when you think about it.
Yeah.
And in between, some stuff happened.
And now here you are, day after your birthday.
It's like that old kid saying of counting to 100. One, two, skip a few, 100.
1, 2, yeah.
That's what life feels like at a certain age.
You didn't say by ones. All right. Do you see any fish jumping down there?
Somewhere up there's a legendary lake from when my dad worked as a lost off the trail. They called it Crazy Lake, and the fish were practically jumping off into there. But
Yeah.
I've searched and we found what we thought was it once after 2 days of bushwhacking. And
With your dad?
It was no.
Oh.
With a buddy. It was all frogs. So Crazy Lake is either a big lie or it's up there somewhere. I haven't ever found it. Never will.
My fish jumping lake is Martin Lake, up in the Beartooths.
Panther Martin Lake?
What's that?
Panther Martin Lake?
No, well, no, but I always remember the name because of Martin Guitars.
Okay.
And they were lit for sure. Made it to Heart Lake. What do you think, Tim?
Looks pretty nice.
We got a beach we could get an all over tan at.
There you go.
Sandy beach. Whoa. I guess you can jump off some of those cliffs into the lake.
Oh, okay.
We'll see how deep it is. Here we are on the far end of Heart Lake. Our camp is over there somewhere. I think down in that flat area. I'm out here on these rocks. It's pretty nice. Super deep. So of course, what do you do when you're on rocks and it's super deep? The water is unlike many mountain lakes. It's actually good. It's refreshing, no numbing. I think you can swim across it. I have no desire to do that. But beautiful. The only thing is, it's so windy. I don't know if we've got any fish down here. So they're fishing, but it's not the greatest. And I haven't seen any fish on the surface at all. So, yeah, you can kind of see that rock there just goes down and down and down until you can't see it. So I'm going to say it's like 20 feet deep, which makes it super safe to jump in. And you can probably dive in, but I won't be doing that. Just to kind of maintain some semblance of caution, versus just being risky. But it's a beautiful day. We had a great lunch, great hike here from Ostrander Lake. Heart Lake with a H-A-R-T. We bushwhacked over here. So That was kind of fun. So there you have it. The other two amigos, no, hombres, were the tres hombres, not the tres amigos. The other tres hombres, so the dos hombres are taking a siesta. And I did too, right over there. I tried to fish, and it didn't work, so. So what the heck, right? There's a man swimming. One more time, Joe.
Where's the sun? Oh, it's gone. I gotta wait for the sun.
All right. I got video. It's not really, it's so distant, it's not going to show any detail.
Boy, that is just spectacular.
Isn't that fun?
It's not that cold.
Nope. Hold on, where are you? I can't find you anymore. What the heck? Gotcha! Now we just need to catch some fish. So far I caught one on my $50 license, so that's a $50 fish. Tim just took a bath. It's raining. About 11 at night. Thunder, lightning. Tent's holding out. Except the stake that holds the vestibule. I think I pulled it out when I got back in last time. But we're okay. So far so good, we're dry. And nobody expected to get rained on, so we're in California. They have a drought. So hopefully it's a good rain. We'll keep fires down and keep things green. And that's good. So yeah. A little excitement in the night. tends to be coastal. So I'm glad about that. And, yeah. Try to see if we can get a little thunder because it is cracking every now and then when it goes. Oh well. Made it through the night.
Friendly bears. I like Yogi.
Our Heart Lake campground was great. No fish in Heart Lake that we're aware of. Oatmeal breakfast. Oh, and cliff diving. Oh, I captured you coming off the cliff, Joe.
All right.
And this thing has an awesome zoom, too.
I would have done a dive if I'd known I was doing it for posterity.
Yeah?
I don't think it does that much.
Yeah, that would have to be like,
It's just a figure.
what's that? It's not Hubble-like in order to see your... And where are we off to today, boys?
We are going to Buena Vista Lake, or Buena Vista Lake.
Good View Lake. Is that it?
Yep.
Buena Vista? Good View.
Yes.
Yeah, for you Anglos.
And in the language of your people, Joe?
Yeah, I can't even use my language around white eyes like you.
Fair enough.
It would be blasphemy.
It's like, it'd be like sharing the secret code, right? All right. This is definitely the chilliest day. And lots of clouds. We could get more rain.
Oh yeah, it's pretty unstable, I'd say.
It's all good. California needs rain.
Down like that one over there.
Right?
You know, it obviously lays down in a straight line. And then what happens is the decaying tree and everything feeding upon it creates sort of a nutrition base for seedlings to sprout up. And I think that's what happened here, was that there was so much from what they call a nurse log that these 5 trees were all able to grow up in a row like this.
So they're sort of siblings.
Yeah. And they'll probably have to compete with each other at some point because they're...
Well, this one doesn't look so good, right?
Yeah.
That one's looking a little shoddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the two that are split out, they're the healthiest ones. Very cool. Something I learned at Heart Lake. All right, we made it to Buena Vista. That was a hell of a hike up. We were doing switchbacks. I should have pulled the camera out, but I was in the zone, too fatigued. Didn't miss much, but it was my 10 minutes on the Stairmaster at the Y did not prepare me for that. But I feel really good now. And Tim and Joe are right up there in the woods somewhere. Thought I saw him. Oh, there's Timmy. Oh, I don't see him. Anyway, nice trail and beautiful looking lake. So they're gonna scout for a camping site. And I'm sipping on my dromedary, MSR dromedary that I believe is Bush Barrett's. But somehow it got mixed up in my gear, like a lot of things over the years. Oh, look at those cliffs. That's awesome. Maybe there'll be a jumping cliff here too. We'll see Joe Robinson Whoa, there's islands out in the middle of this lake. Wow. That's beautiful. The weather's very interesting. I'm thinking we might get some more rain. It should be good. It's not a lot of lightning and not enough wind to blow my tent over. Wow. Comes all the way around. This is awesome. It's like we're in a park. Oh wait, we are in a park. We're in Yosemite National Park. Nobody yesterday at Heart Lake. It'll be interesting to see. I think it's Friday today. Wow, this trip's going fast. So maybe we'll see some people up here. Home sweet home. What do you think, Tim? 2 nights here, maybe?
Hopefully, yeah.
2.5 hour hike? Were we even hiking that long?
Was it 2.5?
I don't know.
I was thinking it was about 2.
Yeah.
I think we left around 9:45.
An hour of bushwhacking?
Well, 2-hour day. That's old man hiking at its best.
You got it.
You know, most people hike 2 hours, take a break, eat something, and then hike 3 hours. We just cut off the second part.
Yeah. Why bother? Why would we not stop here?
Exactly.
I mean, come on. We got some built-in stool. This is just like,
Lots of good tent spots, it looks like.
yeah.
Clean up the water.
And it's getting to be the end of the day. Tim and Joe are off fishing. The sun is near going down. We got about 20 minutes of sunlight left. Got a nice fire going. Our camp set up. We got Tim here. I'm way in the back there somewhere. Somewhere over there in the trees. Joe's right down here. We're on a bit of a peninsula. We got some good wood. Timmy built a kitchen. And we're off to fish. To add to our dinner, whatever it is going to be.
You know, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna do this.
Still trying to get away from me.
Yeah, your fish last night was, I was cutting the head off and it was still flinching.
We got three nice ones.
The small ones, the nice thing about a small one is you leave the head on and you know it's done when the eyes turn white.
The trick of the trade.
But that's not a bad trade-off for a fish like that. Here comes Big Daddy.
Oh wow.
Why'd you kill me? Why'd you kill me? There's just going to be some bad karma over that.
That is a big old freaking fish.
His head's bigger than some fish I've caught. Line up the heads.
Morning at Buena Vista.
Let this be an example to the rest of you.
Blue sky.
Yeah, look how that, not a cloud. Well, all right, there's a little one.
Little wisps. Wisps of
Great
clouds.
day and no wind.
Yep. I got a feeling today's gonna be a good day.
I think you're right. Okay, we'll compare some.
There we go. Next thing I got to do is get one of you guys catching one. That's even more fun.
Oh yeah, watch me fighting with it.
Yeah, get injured.
Damn,
show us your wound.
That's just
Even though you won the battle, the trout inflicted some.
And now I'm totally paranoid. So when I get them close, I'm like, all right, you did it. Get over here.
Yeah, like I just kind of fling them up on the shore as soon as I can. I've had enough of them get away.
Want some water?
Heading up to Buena Vista Peak. See what we get up at the next little crest. Our campsite's right down there on the peninsula. Somewhere out there is Half Dome. I think that's our goal up there, so better catch up to the boys. Although we have all day and really nice weather. So we're in no hurry, which is the way it should be.
Be careful.
I will.
Came across.
Nope.
Famous last words.
Right.
Look at the size of these chunks.
They're just massive.
It's funny, I have just enough vertigo standing up on that rock. It makes me a little nervous, but here I'm fine. As long as any part of my body is above the marker.
There's another lake visible now
Oh,
from up here.
Oh yeah.
do you think that's, is that what Johnson looks like or not?
I can't say.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, I see two. I bet there's Johnson right there. That's the crappy one, the real
Oh.
grassy, meadowy one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Right?
Yeah.
And then Royal Arches is
Oh, way over here.
Way over
so
here.
Royal Arches. That's probably Johnson down there. That
Mhm.
Royal Arches and Johnson are very close.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnson's a much prettier lake than
It does look like it has a nice view from there.
than Grouse or whatever the heck that other one is.
And then I wonder what. Got it. Here's a senior moment. I looked down and thought, I can't believe that's still wet from the rain.
from the
right there.
rain. Yeah.
Right where I peed.
It's right
That's
from.
still wet right there on the tip.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
If we
You
were
don't need the
dying-
water.
If we were dying, we'd have some. Oh, actually, this is Merced, the big canyon behind those two lakes.
Okay.
South Fork, Merced, Wild and Scenic River.
Okay.
That's a hell of a canyon. Because it's at.
All right, there we go, Joe. Got it on the tripod. We're gonna do a little panorama.
This is where Joe peed. So we got Clark, gray, red.
I see. I'm looking at red right now.
Merced. That long one is Triple Divide. And the pointy one is Isberg, I think. And then maybe that's the back of Forester. Might be the back of Ansel Adams, that one on the right.
Which one?
Far right.
That it's the
And
one that
there's-
ends it.
See through the gap to the right of it? There's
Yep.
a peak in the
Way back.
distance.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell, but those are east side peaks, I think.
Maybe what?
That way, is it, if that's Ansel Adams, because that's kind of what it looks like from the front. I could be wrong.
Well, shoot, to get there we went way up there above the clouds rest and then came all the way around the back, I guess.
Well,
So just on the other side of the Clark Range was that last hike we did then, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's all the Clark Range out there.
yeah. So on the other side of Clark Range, then it drops down into the main Merced River Canyon, and we were either above that or in it when we came to Washburn.
Okay. We're on the Lyle Fork of the Merced, something like that.
Rich, at Washburn Lake, we camped. So we couldn't find any campsites. We ended up fording the river,
Wow.
and it, as I recall, it wasn't like a total piece of cake.
No, it was not. In fact, I think we had to like help some people over or something. That's what I kind of remember.
And Half Dome.
Well, that's the kind of surprise you like. You think you've just reached the first peak, and
It's
your partner goes, "It's here!"
it's usually the other way around, right?
Yep. It's all those Everest people that get to the south summit. They're like, "Oh shit! 3 more hours of climbing."
That little peninsula is where we're camped.
I'm always amazed at the guys that do technical climbing in the Himalayas.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're over 20,000 feet and you're doing technical rock climbing.
How do you breathe?
Just reading about it is pretty tough.
Well,
They're pretty sticky.
there's the marker.
These are like, if you go online, these just say they're.
There's Timmy. Sun's coming up. Morning, Tim.
Hey, the fish are rising if you're interested.
I am.
I just seen 3 or 4 of them jump up and go for something.
All right. Joe Bob up.
No, he's snoring.
Good.
He must have had a rough night. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. Another beautiful morning in Yosemite National Park. Time to go catch some fish. Well, we've made it to Royal Arches Lake. Pretty cool. And those would be the arches. Wow. Lunchtime.
Peace, brother.
How's the water?
Excellent. Invigorating.
Not numbing?
There's a a really good access point here too. You don't have to muck it at all.
Nice. I see that little shelf.
Well, I can't feel my arms or legs anymore, but otherwise it's great.
It's a bit precarious. Not sure if it was worth coming out here for a shot. Tim's checking the map, reconnoitering. Munching on wasabi peas. Just taking it all in. All we need is a deer over there somewhere. Oh, I see another human.
It'd be easy to kind of lose focus and fall in here.
Yeah. It's beautiful though. Beautiful log. Morning on Johnson Lake.
Fish still rising?
I think I just heard one.
I see one out there. Look, just little. They don't even. They're not dramatic here. They barely break the surface with their nibble.
Yeah. We're here to get water for our last big, how many miles? 13 miles out.
We're here to fill our single water bottle.
Split 3 ways. And, oh, there's a bird. And, yeah, so I think we're about to do about as many miles today as we've done all trip. So
6
We'll see.
days to go 13 miles and 1 day to go 13 miles.
yeah, although it's pretty much all down, so very cool. All right, Joe, let's get to work.
They're generally smaller fish though, because they come up out of the water so far.
I did not know that.
Idaho silver fork, these monster rainbows. They're just, you barely even see, just a little disturbance on the surface of the water when they feed. Okay, you hold this.
So I just spotted a big pile of fairly fresh bear poop, bear scat. I stopped to take a picture and now I don't know where Joe and Tim got. Way ahead of me. So I think I better book and catch up to them, I guess. Although it's kind of nice hiking in the quiet here. But I don't know. You know, you don't know what's where. Thought I saw some movement back there. I guess not. And, you know, I don't know. Looking up in the trees, you don't know if something's up in the trees. You know, you just really gotta. Your senses are all heightened out here in the woods when you spot something like that, and you know, but that's kind of the fun of being out in the woods. Is you're one with nature, and really you're not in control out here. Nature's in control with the weather and the animals. But that's one of the reasons you come out here, is to get away from all the straight lines that you see in civilization. It's one of the things I notice. There's no straight lines out here. In the human world, there's roads and there's lines and there's square houses and there's, I don't know, everything, pipes, and everything's just symmetrical and perfect. And out here, there's none of that. Maybe that used to be a lake. Well, better put the camera away and catch up to my buddies. Thought I heard something over there. All right, away we go. Got some fire damage here, but it's been, Tim went through here about 5 years ago. So there's some growth, little trees coming back. We actually have a little smoky haze this morning. Not sure where. I know there's some fires, not real big ones, somewhere around. Nothing near us. At least it wasn't when we went in. But yeah. Great hike out. Making really good time. Oh, more forest fire. Wow. Pretty wild.
Sit for a spell.
Yeah. We got 1.5 left, Joe. So that means we went 11.5 roughly, or maybe 12.5.
Not bad for a broken down cowboy like me.
Yeah.
I'll string you along, singing a sad, sad song.
Here's the turnoff, Tim. 1.5.
My map said 1.7.
I saw that. Yep.
Well, I'm stopping at 1.5. I'm not walking another 10.
Yeah. That'll be enough. That'll be enough.
So this
for
is where
the
we
day.
camped then?
No,
No?
because if you look at the trail, we were over there.
Ah.
We didn't come on this little section.
So,
The next junction that'll take you to
alrighty. We're closing the loop. This is where we camped the first night. So we came all the way back around.
yeah, that makes sense.
Closing the loop, right?
Actually, we just lost 0.2 of a mile.
Oh, we could have done the shortcut.
No, I think it's just a trail
Oh,
signage issue.
right.
Because if you look at the map, it's the most direct route. We're back to 1.7 anyway.
Okay.
So we better alert the press our arrival time.
Yeah,
We push back a little.
that's right.
Good luck. You know what? I'm gonna drink the.
Well, welcome home, says the crow.
Both the raven.
Let's quote the white raven. Made it back.
Oh, yeah.
Good hike, guys.
This bag's still here. I guess all those beauty products are gonna go untaken. There's all extra water if anybody's thirsty.
That's a wrap. 14 and a half miles. Good work.
Oh, there you go. Let me know if you want me to take a picture of you against it.
Sure. Yeah, we had to add another 4 miles to our day. Come and see some sequoias. Good work, Abe. Wow. Makes it all worth it, Joe.
This says the roads for disabled access.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the easy short loop.
So there's a monster. Too bad the trail's closed. And this one. I get vertigo just looking at that. We're doing a lot of rehab here. All right, Joe. 2 miles?
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Not your fault.
It's like the Brattleville Creek campground.